नमस्ते। गुरु गोविंद दोनों कड़े काके लागो पाए बलिहारी गुरु आपने गोविंद देव बताए. This doha of Kabir still remains fresh in our memories. After ages, it was recited by our Hindi ma'am in our class. Not just this doha, there are a lot of things that have become the foundation of our life today. Today, on this Teachers' Day, I'm not here to talk about Dr. Radha Krishnan, whose birthday we celebrate as Teachers' Day. Neither I'm here to thank all my teachers for the wonderful adjectives in the dictionary. I'm here to recollect few of my memories or incidents with my teachers, which has helped me to be the person I am today, which has designed my character, behavior, and life. I would like to recollect those memories. There's no scripting or editing, and hence excuse the background noise around and the grammatical errors I'm going to make in this video. And thank you for being with me. To me, a teacher is a role model when it comes to discipline. And I have encountered such a teacher in my life who I would call as a personification of discipline and punctuality. Not just me, to all my batchmates and to all students who faced him, or all those students who've been his students can very easily relate. Perfectly dressed, ironed dress, polished shiny shoes, and a tall person who comes to school punctually every day. He has been an inspiration in each of our life. He always insisted that each of us came in perfect uniforms and we polished our shoes daily. This seems to be a very, very simple matter to the people who listen to this, but in a student's life, even this small step makes a big difference when he becomes an adult. And I would like to express the happiness I have today when I share this, because he has influenced a lot of people around him. So I would not say thank you, but I'm grateful for being his student. And on behalf of Kalakriti, I would like to express the gratitude we have for his teaching. Even today, when we discuss about him, we talk about the slokas he taught us and we relate to the meaning of it. And that was the influence he had in our lives. He was our Sanskrit teacher who once became a class teacher as well. We have experienced the good vibe from him all through one full year. That was one experience that I always wanted to share with people. There is another incident that I would like to share. There are proverbs and thoughts that we present on during our school assembly. I'm not sure how much we relate to those proverbs or thoughts that is being presented. But in my life, there is one such thing which I would like to share here. It was during our social class when our ma'am just called me and told, please come and meet me at my home today evening. It was for some work. My immediate response was, Mama, I don't know where it's your house. And the response she gave me was, Megha, where there is a will, there is a way. I didn't know the exact meaning of it, but I felt so bad because she said such a response to me in front of the class. I tried to justify what I did, but today I realized the importance of those words. Where there is a will, there is a way. When I think today, yes, of course, being a student, I always had hesitation to sit with a teacher for a long time. This happens with almost all students. We worry about what they think about us, what would be the work they give us, and how are we going to react, and we'll be so conscious when being with a teacher. I don't know how the generation is today, but it was like that. And today I realized that was one reason why I didn't even think if I need to find where her house is or ask her how to. The immediate response, I don't know your house, so that I could avoid. I think that was something that was going on in my subconscious mind that gave that answer. But today I understand the meaning of those words. So every time I think twice before giving an answer as no to anybody. Even in our meetings today, if I have to give an answer as no, I think about it twice. I try and see if I need to make that no a yes. And that's how I've been responding. So these few words have a great impact in my life. So I'm just remembering my social teacher this time. And now, there was another teacher who used to ask mathematics tables. We were in fifth grade. So he used to ask everybody to uh, recite the tables. He used to have a stick in his hand, he used to make everybody stand in line, and he used to ask tables. We used to by heart it. I used to think why he's having a stick, why he's making us do all those things, why he's imposing such kind of learning. But as we passed on to sixth standard, I realized the importance of learning tables by heart. I would like to think about him as well today. He's no more with us, but the memories that each of us have with him still lives in our heart. I would like to share the interesting memory that I have with my English ma'am. During my school days, I used to write and I used to call them poems, stories. I used to share it with my friends, parents, and one reason I wrote those things were the constant encouragement of my parents and then my friends. So once it so happened, I took my book to my English ma'am and I shared with her what I've written and I asked her to correct my grammatical errors. She went through the book, she did very minute corrections, and then she told me, you preserve this, have it safe with you, and read it after a few years. Then you will understand where you will have to make the corrections by yourself. That was something very interesting that she told me, and till today I have those handwritten notebooks with me, and whenever I open that, I smile thinking about that wonderful moment that I have with her. I'll flip through those notebooks today that inspires me in multiple ways and some way pushes me to write again. So I remember her for that wonderful message that she passed on to me just back to my English ma'am. And there was this teacher who taught us social studies when I was in my primary. Once I was a student who used to get a higher grade. I would not say A, B, C like that, but I used to get a higher grade always. But it so happened once I was marked C, which was those times a lower grade, and we used to get depressed seeing those grades in our notebook. So when I got a C, I was completely upset, and she insisted that I bring my parent to school and meet her. So that moment was a great insult that I faced in my life. I was so depressed. I was so worried. Something made me so sick that day. I took my mom with me. The moment she met my mom, she told, she's a very good student. She's capable of getting wonderful grades. I marked her C not because of what she has written, but because of the fact that I know she can do better than this. So till today, when I get a lower grade, let it be my college, let it be my official work, whenever there is a lower grade, I try to understand what better I could do. That has been a motivation in my life all through. I still remember that respectful man from my heart. Before closing off, I would like to talk about that teacher who, in fact, is the reason for the turning point in my life. When the entire crowd was running behind different subjects, this person inspired me to choose a subject that I am graduating today, mathematics. The way he explained the concepts, the interest that he created, the way he made students realize how mathematics was related to daily life and how easy it is once you understand the concepts. This inspired me to learn the subject more, and also it deep inside made me feel that I should spread this same inspiration to the younger generation. In fact, that pushed me to go ahead and take up some special classes for my juniors in the subject. So, on this special day, I would like to think about him, I would like to remember him and all other teachers in my life who in one way or the other way have inspired me and are still being a support in my life all through. I would not thank them, but I'm grateful that I met such teachers, and I'm really thankful for this Kendra Vidyalaya institution which gave me an opportunity to meet such wonderful teachers in my life. To all my gurus,